So we have 1, 2, and 3. I am just playing with and working on this Shopify store. So right now I am installing the banners, and I just went ahead and uploaded all of the assets that are banner related, and I'm going to put in each banner one at a time, the long ones anyway. So I'm going to select one, put it in the middle center. And then we can create buttons to these later. I just want to get the visual setup done. So I got one. I'm going to go ahead and save. Let's go back. Let's go ahead and do the next slide. So I did this one. This one's next. Go ahead and select that one. Save it. And I'm going back. I'll select the third one. Select our third banner. That's our third long banner. And remember when I was telling you when we were designing it, it looked real pixelated, but as you can see when it's on the website's only going to display 72 dots per inch or pixels per inch. So you should be good. All right, let's save that one. So we have our 3 banners there. And for the collection list, it has 4 images here. I think we're going to just do 3. So let's work on the collection list. Let's go ahead and create a collection, and I need to kind of cheat and look at my images to see what we're going to name the categories. So I have one that's going to be flash sale. And I'm not going to enter any descriptions or anything right now. That'll be whenever you want to really fully develop the store. We're just wanting to get things set up, operational, and the further details you can kind of do at a later time. All right, so we'll do this as an automated collection so that anything that we put with a certain type of feature will show up in this collection. And product tag. We'll just put this one as flash sale for now, even though we don't have that as a product tag yet. We'll make sure that we select that. All right, we're going to add the image here. So this one's going to be the flash sale image. You do want to put something in the description here because that will help people find your product. And I'm just going to put flash sale. So what I'll do is I will save this one. So this is how it's going to show up. So let's save that. Now let's go ahead and preview it. We'll view it on the online store. It is. I'm going to have to make the store available, like open. Right now it's only by password. And I'll disable the password when I want to see everything in its entirety. But for right now, let's go ahead and just do all of the categories. We're just going to do 3 categories. Right, and let's go back to our themes and customize. So that's what we're working on. So we have the slideshow. I think I forgot to save it though, what I just did. Let me see if I can go back. So this is the main page one. I'm going to take off that second level of collection list. There isn't a newsletter right now, although I'm sure that's something that can go on there later. We're just going to keep it simple. Now you can also add a section. Let's say you wanted to do your products and you wanted certain products to show up. You can do your featured product. So there are several features that this site offers. It's actually pretty cool. I don't think we're going to do a featured product right now. Let's just keep it simple to the collection. And then I might do a section just with the products once we get the collection built out. So we're going to take off one of these. So we only want 3. That way we kind of keep it easy based on what we have. We have 3 banners and 3 categories. So first collection, we'll start it. There we go. So I just had to hit the check mark to make it available. Let's go ahead and create another collection. Again, let's go ahead and select, create the collections. All right, so 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to go ahead and I think I can just drag and drop an image too. Yeah. So this is going to be our second category. And then we'll call this one Bomb Days eBooks. I'm just going to put the @ symbol there. We'll do this automated, and I think I'm just going to name, what did I just do? Bomb Days eBooks. And these categories can be sorted out later. I just want to go ahead and get everything. I think I'm just going to name this product tag eBooks. All right, let's save it. All right, so let's go ahead and refresh this page now. Let's go ahead. Let's delete this one. Let me hit save. I think I'm forgetting to hit save, and this thing is definitely doing its own thing. So first one, let's do the flash sale is the first thing. Select and then hit save. Let's go back. Next collection. We'll select the books. Select that and save. And then the third image, we'll go ahead and get that one set up. Now we have to create a collection for this one. And this one's just going to be Bomb Days Apparel. And I'm just gonna copy the word apparel here and put that as the product tag. Let's drag and drop our image from our folder right here. And let's not forget to hit save. All right, let's view. Oh, I keep forgetting we can't view it. Well, we can view it, I just have to put the passcode in. Let's see, let's go back. Now we need to create our products. I had a couple of test products here. I'm gonna go ahead and delete them so we can start over from scratch. We'll go ahead and add a product. And I'm going to, in this case, I was in my banners. Wait, before I start doing my products, I need to put my favicon. And let's customize, see where this favicon is. There it is. Did that kind of fast. Theme settings, favicon, and we'll edit it. And if you want to change it, you can upload it, but I think I'd already uploaded that, so that's cool. What's next? The social media handles, you definitely want to take your time and put those in. I'm going to put those in afterwards because the only one that I know for sure right now is I'll just copy that, paste it here, and then instead of Shopify, will put the handle there. And I'm sure there's a YouTube as well, so we can fill all that out later. So let's go ahead and save. Let's go back. In this one, I enabled the wide layout because this happens to be a lot of pictures and not a lot of text. So that one will probably work out for the majority of us. I'm not going to change the colors yet. I'm going to save that for last because I want to see how everything looks all together, and then I'll change like the overall colors of the buttons and the bar up here just to kind of coordinate better. The text here, I actually like the typography that's on this. Is nice and clean and simple. It doesn't compete, but that is something that can be changed as well. And I'm gonna go on back. Theme settings look set. And we're not gonna get into any like HTML editing or anything. We're keeping this super simple. The whole objective is by the end of class, everybody should have a store set up that has their images, has their products, and you can activate and make available immediately after class if you want. All right, so for the header up here, you can do an image up here, but I'm gonna keep it simple because the banners kind of take up a lot of space and would compete a lot if I selected something up here. Now you can do something like let's say you wanted a little bit of the wood background or whatever, you know, your marble background or whatever, and you wanted it to be an image rather than a solid color, you could change that. Let's see where it says announce something here. Let's put is the best attitude. Let me misspell something on purpose to see if this is checking my spelling. Okay. I have to misspell something just to make sure that I'm not relying on the system to check my spelling, and you know, something like this, it'd be very embarrassing to have some misspellings on. All right, so let's see, what else do we want to change here? I'm just interested to see what type of images we can put up here. I wish one of these was a good t-shirt image. If y'all were here with me before, you saw how hard it was for me to find the right images. Oh yeah, I don't want anything right there. I'm gonna go ahead. This is where I'm gonna put my logo then. So let me go here, put in the logo, and then we can tell it how tall we want, I believe. So let me go ahead and select that first. And this is 450 by 200 is recommended, so I'm going to change it to 200 pixels width, and there we go. That looks perfect. All right, so that's that. We can edit the main menu. So yes, we have home. Let's do books, and then let's do, instead of merch, let's put apparel. And let's put the flash sale, because there should always be something there just to kind of entice people if they want to throw a couple of items in to make the minimum for a free shipping order or something to that effect. You want to have something that gives people an incentive to add more to the cart. And let's see, we can do it to one of the collections, and it's going to go to the flash sale. And same thing here with the books. Let's edit that. And we're going to go to the collection and choose the books. And then for the apparel, again, we'll choose the appropriate link. It's going to be the collections, and we'll choose the apparel. And let's put the books probably last. Let's save that. All right, and that should be good there. Now, is there, oh, I need to save this here. And I think, did I forget to save that collection again? Probably so. All right, so I definitely created the okay, that's extra there. Looks like everything's saved, so I'm gonna go back. And then I'm gonna select this third category and save it. Oh, what did I do? It was flash sale, that was the wrong one. Let me delete that one. I want to do apparel. I can't see because the icons are so small. All right, so yep, select, and then I'm going to save. Okay, let's go back. I'm going to remove this collection list. And I'm going to remove this newsletter area for right now. Make sure I save. Everything we do, we need to be saving. All right, so far, so good. And like I said, if we put all the social media handles, that would propagate down here. And let's see. So I'm going to have this as something that you all should have a list of the social media information. You all should have all of those links. So I'm making a little list myself of what you need to have for class. Right, so in addition to your image assets, we need to have, let's go back and figure out what all those are. So I'm just going to make a list, and if you have these, go ahead and have them ready. So all I'm going to do is just copy this. You will just replace the last part of this with your information. And some of these may not apply to you. I'm just copying them all. So just in case they do apply to you, they will be easily accessible, easy homework. All right, so I got this one. I'm going to go ahead and put the YouTube in there. All right. Shopify, Instagram was the last one that I copied. Snapchat. Tumblr. YouTube. Vimeo. I don't even know what a fancy is. That's the only one I haven't heard of yet. And if you have a blog, there you go. Now, of course, you probably will want to keep this to the content that you regularly update and keep up with, because let's say you have a Snapchat, but you never use it. You probably don't want to put that on your page, because people will visit it and see that there's no action going on there, and more than likely, you might lose somebody like that. Let me go ahead and save what we worked on so far. And I think I'm going to take off the wide layout just to see what it looks like. I'm going to put it on and then take it off based on what it looks like really on the phone. So you can preview here what it's going to look like on mobile as well. Let's see, let's take off the wide layout. I need this to have a better, well, I guess what it's doing is it's breaking it down because it can't put 3 across. So in this case, maybe having an even number that maybe 6 would be decent. I just don't like seeing hanging stuff like that. So if I had 6, then when I do the full screen or the web version, it would have 3 and 3. And then when I did the mobile version, it would have 2, 2, and 2. And then that would make me feel better. But then I would have to make up some extra categories. So we'll see about that. Let's go. I don't think it matters as much with the mobile version having the wide layout as it does with the desktop version. All right, and now I think we can focus on putting our products in here. Let's see, let's go to our products now. Good with the header. Let's go ahead and change the colors while we're thinking of the theme. That top bar is kind of bothering me. It's got this green look to it, which is fine. If that's the, earthy theme you're going with, but let's go ahead and change that. It should have does it have a color picker here? Nope. I thought that they might enable something like a color picker, but let's say you wanted to go with specific colors for your website. Remember we have these swatches up here. You can use your eyedropper tool. Let's see, it's hiding behind a tool that I recently used. No, it's right here. All right, so let's say I want to go with this color orange here up here to the top. I'm going to select that color. I'll go to my color here, copy this hex code. And I'm trying to see if I want the darker orange or the lighter orange. Let's try the lighter orange, see what it looks like. So I'm just copying this hex code here. And every program on the web can use a hex code. So I'm going to double click there, paste that hex code, and let me click off to see what that looks like. Whether you want it to be orange, white, gray, etc. Wherever there's color, I'm going to replace with color. And that's how I kind of do things. I like to have a pop color, and then I like to have my neutral colors. So then that way, if I ever want to switch up colors, just like with this template, I could switch it up and make it pink for summer, or I can make it, like a dark green for Christmas time or something. So I can change these up periodically, but I want to keep things very simple. So for instance, if I put the hex code in here, for the buttons, I realized that the top one was a little bit lighter than this one. So maybe when I put this hex code in, I'm going to actually adjust it to be a little bit darker because it was a little bit darker. And as a matter of fact, let's go on right back to our template. Let's see. Let's pick that darker orange color. And you're coming up with your own theme colors. Now, I'm not saying that this is exactly what I'm going to keep, but I'm at least showing you what I'd be working on. So those are your buttons and your links. So you notice that button turned that dark orange color. And then the top up here is that, kind of medium orange color. Let's see, for the social media icons, right now, they're this kind of dreary green. Let's change that. And here you have some that you recently selected. So let's choose the darker orange. We can even make one that's a little more like a burnt orange there, just so that you have some variation. Now the rest of these, the button text, we'll keep it white because it's giving us good contrast. The top bar for text, I think all of this is just very neutral. That's why I like this starter template, because it's minimal, very clean, easy to look at, easy to read, very easy to see what you're selecting. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and save that. So we have this kind of monochromatic theme going on here. And let's say you did want to make this more neutral. You could take this top bar and make it gray instead, and that way it doesn't stand out so much. But Yeah, I liked it with the brighter orange. And then of course we can select up here. Let's go to mobile, check it out there. I just realized I wasn't on 100% view here, so it was probably making it harder for you. All right. Let's go back. And this one was the style that we had. We chose minimal and modern, but there were also a couple of other options for the minimal theme. But we're going to leave that alone. And I definitely have to change that password now. All right, so let's save that. That way we can start looking at things. Let's view the store online. See what we're kind of working with. Not bad, not bad. I'm not mad at it. So I need to change the word collection list here because I don't like that being the title of this. But we have flash sale, ebooks. I think I'm just going to change the name of this to just flash sale, ebooks, and apparel. Let's go back and do that. Let's go to our collections list and then we can edit each collection. So I'm just going to call it flash sale. Same thing for this one. Just let it say apparel. Then this one we'll just do ebooks. Or maybe we'll just do books. I think that needs to be deleted as a collection. I think that was done before I got a hold of this. So let's delete that one. So we have 3 collections and now we need to do our products. So let's go to all products. We can go ahead. Oh, look at the little favicon. Y'all see the little bomb up there? That's going to be y'all's little logo. Let me give y'all a hint when you do this favicon. Just do a single letter, something very simple. It's a tiny little square, so you don't have a lot to work with. Don't try to get crazy with that. All right, so next we're going to do our products. I'm going to go ahead and close out some of these extra windows. Let's start with our products. Let's add a product. So now I'm going to go to my folder that has just my mockups in it. So I have a folder with all my mockups in it that we did earlier today. And then I have a folder with the banners in it. So when you do this for your homework, that probably will be the best bet for you. So you know when we're done with the overall look with the banners, you can start pulling in your images for the product. So I'm going to pull it over to the side for right now. And then I'm going to name the title of the shirt. So why do I keep inverting my Y and my S, or inversing? Bomb Days shirt. And then if we want to add a file, let's go ahead and I'm going to take all of the bomb days and see if I can just drop them there. Or do I need to do that for the variations? Let's see, this is my first time doing this, so I'm going to play with it and hope that I get it right. So I'm going to drop the file. So all of my bomb day color variations, I'm going to drop right here. And then I'll get to choose probably which one shows up as my main product image. So the product type here will be shirts. The vendor, let's put bomb days. And then also the product type would be apparel. Oh, wait. Let's see. Let's just do apparel. And then the tags, I think one of the tags we had was apparel. And then we had a tag for flash sale. So maybe at first we'll have all of them be a part of the flash sale just so we can see what happens if we take that tag away, if it shows up in that collection. Now, before I do anything else, let me go ahead and save this. Oh, we gotta go ahead and put our sizes. So now for this one, we don't have to track the quantity because technically we will be making all of these shirts on demand. If you are going to like have shirts pre-screen printed and you're going to have a certain number of size and a certain color, then you want to track the quantity. I'm going to take this off because these are all being made on demand. So I'm not going to keep up with inventory there. And let's say we're going to do the shirts at $29.97. And then this cost per item, this is for you. So if you are trying to basically make a profit on this item and you know that your cost as far as your labor, your materials, shipping the items to you, all of that stuff, your overhead costs, you might even want to kind of work in there. So let's say, for instance, it costs you about $8 to make each shirt because maybe you're cutting this out of vinyl and you're using gilding shirts, but if you're using a more advanced type of shirt, not advanced, but more expensive type of shirt, higher quality, then maybe your cost per item goes up. So you want to keep up with this. This is just for yourself. Your customers won't see this. And of course, you're going to charge tax on any physical product that you send out. So you can go ahead and select that. And it will calculate who needs to pay the tax based on where they're ordering or where they're having it shipped to. So if they're in the same state as you, it's going to collect the state sales tax. And then if they're not, or if they're having it shipped somewhere where it's not within your state, it will be exempt from that tax. So you don't have to worry about that as long as you keep this checkbox on. And we're not going to do the SKU. You absolutely can do this if you plan on keeping up with inventory of completed items. But like I said, these are on-demand products, so it's really no point of keeping up with the SKUs in that manner. Shipping weight, here's a hint here. Let's say, excuse me, that you want to see the weight of, let's do a Gildan 5000 shirt weight. It'll be something, I believe, like 1.3 ounces or something to that effect. Let's see if we can find out. Let's see. And a hint also is when you go to get things shipped from your supplier, they usually will tell you how much something weighs. Let's see here. Let's go with like what a extra large would be typically. And it seems like it would be somewhere around 5. I think this is the weight of the shirt. I know it has a certain weight per square foot. Okay, so 4.5 ounces. I would say let's check out the biggest 2X shirt and see what it weighs. Soft style. The soft style weighs more than, oh, these are all soft style. That's what it is. It's not the heavyweight shirts. So this would be something that would be worth doing for yourself, but I'm just going to guess that this is around 6 ounces, which 6 ounces, if you were dividing that by 16 ounces, which is a pound, it's about 0.4 of a pound if you're going to round up. So if you measure in pounds or grams, let's do grams. It's easier in grams. So grams, it said it was 173. Let's just say that all shirts are 173 grams. And then if you have bigger shirts, that's why you charge more for your bigger shirts, because they're going to cost more to ship if you're shipping these. But we're just going to say in general, these are 173 grams. And hopefully you have a shipping scale where you can figure this out for yourself. Let's see, let's do United States. And I don't think we're going to be shipping, well, then again, you very well may be shipping internationally. Let's just call this shirts, men's or boys, of cotton, knitted or crocheted. That would be a good description. This is for customs. This product has multiple options, like different sizes and colors. That is correct. So you're going to have 2 options. You're going to have size and you're going to have color. For color, remember we had decided those earlier. So I'm going to type these out and separate them with a comma. So I have black, daisy. Instead of heliconia, I'm going to call it hot pink. Then light pink, navy, red, royal, and the next one will be, we'll call it sport gray. All right, so those are our color options. For size, we're going to do, this is all adult size. I'm sure that at some point in time, people will want maybe some that will be youth sizes, but we're going to keep it simple for now. So we're going to assume that all these are adult, and as a matter of fact, for size, I usually type in the word adult, adult small, and adult, and instead of keep typing in the word adult every time, I'm going to copy that, adult medium, comma, adult large, comma. So every time you put a comma, it makes a separate category. Adult XL, comma, adult 2XL, comma, adult 3XL, and I think that's as far as this one's going to go. Put a comma. And then if you want to add youth sizes, you can put youth or toddler or whatever the other sizes are. If you started off with the size, it won't be confused. All right, so now here's the thing. The more variations you have, the more combinations you can have as far as what a person could order. So if you're keeping up with inventory, then you will need to keep up with a separate SKU and a separate quantity for each of these items. So because I'm not keeping up with that, these are on demand, I'm just gonna like go ahead and max this out, maybe like 10,000, and just put that for all of these quantities. So I'm gonna Control C to copy. and paste this. And this is very similar to how you might set up a store with Etsy too. It's the same type of interface and information that goes into it. So once you do one, I'm sure you can do them all. So for class, I'm definitely going to limit the variations to 3 variations per product, because I don't want us to get so caught up in the repetitive work that we don't understand the process and how to replicate that process in the future by ourselves. So let me put that on my list while I'm thinking about it. So there's going to be a maximum of 3 products with a maximum of 3 color variations. So if you just have 3 products with no color variations, that's fine too. But this will at least show you how to navigate these variations here. All right. Let's make sure I have everything I'm supposed to have. If I hit save, it will probably tell me whether I do have it or not. All right. Now it's on draft right now, which means it's not going to show. I'm going to change it to active. And this should be available now. Now maybe I have to hit save again. Now I'm going to make these categories or these collections available, because I think maybe they weren't available before. And let's see if now we're able to select a collection. Okay, so now I can select a collection. And see how it says auto? It's because I labeled this as part of flash sale and apparel. If I take flash sale off of this and save, it probably will take it out of that collection for the flash sale. You just have to remember or be able to access what you set your tags to. See how it, oh no, it didn't. It kept it in flash sale. All right, well, maybe it has to update that somehow. All right, so let's choose what I want the main image to be. And then what we're going to have to do is change the image for each color. So let me see my variants. Because I shouldn't have to do an image for each size. I should just have to do the variants for the color. So let me see here. Let me edit my options. This cannot be what's up. I don't want to put this for each one. Just want to make sure the images came through with a good enough resolution. Let's bring that as a main image. There we go. I'm not going to want to do this. Okay, let me do something. Let me edit the options. Let me see if I can take off the size first. Let's just take off the size altogether. That's cool. Let me see if I just do the colors first and then save it and then add the sizes, if I can kind of trick it that way. You can only choose images as variant. Media. What would be nice if I could move this out of the way so I can see what color I was touching on, but I guess I have to remember. So I'm doing black first. Black, that's black. Daisy is next. It's crazy I can't move this window to see what I'm doing, but hey. Hot pink. And these are all from the media that I selected here, or that I uploaded here. So you have to upload the media there, and then you can select from it here. Light pink, navy. It's really hard to tell the difference from these images, which one's black. I think the next one was red while I was talking. Royal. All right. And sport gray. And if you were not here to witness me earlier taking a long behind time and saving all these different variations, that video is probably saved and uploading if you need that to prep for your homework. All right, so let me just save this and see what happens, and then add the sizes and see what happens after that. So I have my colors saved as a variant. Now I'm going to try to add we can change the order of them. That's cool. So for instance, if there was a certain way I wanted them to show up, you can drag whichever one you want to show up first. If you want to do it in alphabetical order, that might be best. Which it looks like it did that for us automatically, so that's cool. So I don't want to add a color. I want to add another category of variant, which now it may not allow me to do it. There we go. So color. Now I'm going to try to add size and see what happens. So I'm just going to put small, comma, this way. Oh, it's only going to let me do one variant at a time? So I can't do the comma thing now. That's odd. So small. That's weird. So it's not letting me add variations to this? That can't be. Let's do that and see what happens. Got you. So I would still have to do the same thing that I had to do before, which is create a color and size variation and then add an image for that. That's a little silly. I'm not gonna lie. You should not have to add an image for every size. So if I save that variant, let me see if I can add another. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is, I would rather go back to the beginning and delete everything. And just have to upload the image for each variation, each combination of size and color. you will have to upload an image for. Now that's only if you want to be able to, when a person picks something, for that image to show up, which is very helpful to the customer, but you don't have to. Let me see if I can delete. Yeah, now it's only letting me do it by one size and color. So let's go ahead and do another product. And this one we'll do the way that we did before, where we have to upload the image for each variation. Now this isn't the way I'm used to doing things. I'm used to the objects being able to update the image based on what in the image is changing. For instance, in this case, the color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so we'll call this one discipline over motivation shirt. And I'm just adding this here so I have that for the future. The pricing here we said was going to be $29.97. Cost per item, we'll say 8 there. We're not going to track the quantity. This is a physical product. Before we said we're 173 grams. United States. Now, once we set one of these up how we want it, we can actually duplicate this listing and just basically replace the details with whatever's different for the next item. All right, so we'll go ahead and let's do the color first. And black, daisy, hot pink, light pink, navy. Now the other reason why it's helpful to do these different colored images is because when you're fulfilling the orders, it does help you to have all these different images so that on the back end, when it prints out, you'll see the different colors and you'll see the images on there. So it does help you too, as much as it helps the customer, to have these previews. And hopefully I spelled everything right while I was talking and trying to type at the same time. All right, so the next one will be size. I should have, as a matter of fact, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to save these so you don't have to type them all out. I'm just going to type them on another window with the commas and then bring them over and see if that works. So adult small, and I'll just do an S, adult small with the S, comma, adult medium, adult large. Let's just do that for right now. See if when I typed it with a comma in my Word program. Nope. This is garbage. So I have to literally type it and put the comma. Oh no. I have to type the comma in here and hit the space bar, so I can't import this from somewhere else where I took time to make sure everything was spelled correctly and typed out, and then you can just copy and paste it. So we're going to have to manually type this in. Adult large. So let's just do that for right now, just so we can keep it down. Like I said, you all will have, let's do 3 sizes. There we go, because this is going to get messy. All right, so 3 sizes, 3 colors, and 3 images. So that is, you know, where your variables are exponential. So what is it? But 3 times 3 times 3 is what, 81? Oh, 20, the Lord, 3 cubed is 27. So that's 27 variations if you only have 3 sizes, 3 colors with 3 different images. So you can imagine the bigger this number is, the larger your variations are going to be. So we're going to keep it simple. And then we have to add the images here. I'm going to go ahead and save. Let me check back on comments to see if y'all have any questions or anything. You're welcome, E. Yeah, I'm I'm trying to learn this just as much as you all are. It's just that I will learn something to where I can teach it. I know that there are plugins and things that make this process a lot easier, but I don't want to have to explain to you what else you have to spend and what other monthly fees and that sort of thing. So we're doing our best to do this where you can upload your own products. You're already having to pay like a $30 monthly fee to have the store. So I want you to be able to utilize it. So black, well, at least now, since I put the color first, now that was helpful. Because I put the color category first, now I can just select all the black. Well, okay, I'll say it'll come up one of these days. And now, is that the blue or the, I think that's the black. Okay, that's the black. What? I can't tell which one is the black. I think this top one is the black, but I can't tell. Yeah, the top one is the black. All right, so that's black. So yeah, we'll do this. We'll put our color as our first variant, and then at least you're clicking on the same image over and over again. Then you can go to the daisy and click it over and over again. That seems like the best way to tackle that. I'm sure there's a way that you can import like Excel files and name it a certain way and optimize it, but I'm also sure that takes a lot of work too to set up your files. All right, light pink. And then we'll go navy. Now I wonder, now that I've done this, can I go back and add sizes to the variant? Well, I'm gonna stay on what I'm doing right now, and then I'm gonna test that theory out, so I don't set you all up to have to redo these products. But I believe you should be able to. Well, then again, I believe you didn't have to upload a picture for each size, so I'm not gonna believe too much until I see it. All right, so next is the gray. Not so bad. So if this was only 3 colors, 3 sizes, and 3 different designs, we'll be good right now because we would be probably halfway done. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and save. All right. Righty. Let's see. I was going to test the theory. What was that red I saw? Okay, that was delete the product. Let's see if I want to add a variant. Okay. So now I want to see if I can add, oops. Oh, are you telling me I can't edit this? There's no way that I just like can't edit this. So that means if I created a listing, I can't just add another color. I'm not buying that. That seems so counterintuitive to an online store. It's not even funny. So you would have to basically set this up with all color variations and then take away the ones you don't want, just in case. I don't like that. I don't think this is, that can't be how this is. This cannot be how this is. And I saved it, so there is. You got to be careful making this stuff active too, because technically somebody could go on your website right now and buy something. All right, so save it. Now I'm going to duplicate this. So what are we going to duplicate? We are not going to duplicate the images. We're just going to hit duplicate and see what happens, but I am going to rename it. So my next one is Judge Ya Mammy. And we're going to save it as a draft. We're not going to bring in the images because we have our own images. So let's see what happens when we duplicate this product. This does not make sense. If you duplicate this product and you cannot update the sizes and the colors, that's going to be, that's crazy. Okay, so maybe if I just add a variant here, let me do adult XL. I'm not going to choose. I want this to be a variant for all the colors. Are you telling me I have to type in each color? So if I type in black in Excel, then it's going to make that available. That's not right. And watch, it'll be at the bottom. This is not right. So I can't limit y'all to the sizes, because if you go setting this up as your store, this is going to really mess you up. No, that's going to mess you up. You're going to have to be able to set this up with all the sizes ahead of time. So I'm going to delete. Can I delete? Wait a minute. More actions. Oh, okay. There had to have been something extra here, because I was about to say. Okay, so let me go back. How did I even get to that? Where was I where I just saw that the bulk variants? Y'all, this interface is about to drive me crazy. Edit options. That was not it. Oh, I selected them all. All right, so what can we do? We can move images, edit quantities. Oh, that's pretty much the same thing. But I'll tell you what, okay, so this is how we're going to set it up. Let me delete this. I'm going to delete all of this mess. I do know now that I can select multiple products, the multiple sizes, and select the images for them all. So I'm going to delete all of this. All right, so let's start over again. We're gonna do Bomb Days shirt. BOMB Days shirt. What can I spell today? Oh, tight. Alright, and then we'll do at Canva 850. Media, we're going to add our images. Mockups. These are all the Bomb Days variations, so we have 8 variations here. That means I messed up somewhere because I think I don't have 8 of all of them. No, I do. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and upload those. Before I do anything else, I'm going to mess with these variants. All right, so instead of size first, I'm going to make sure that we put color first. So it sorts it by color, right? And I'm going to type these in all over again. Lord, this cannot be life. So black, daisy, hot pink, light pink. I'm hitting comma and then I'm hitting space and then it makes it a category. Navy, red, royal, and then sport gray. All right, that's the color. Now let's do the size. So let's go ahead and put all the sizes because I don't want to go through whatever that mess was trying to add each individual size and color combination. So adult small, comma, let me ADULT space. I'm going to copy that, Control C, and then I'm going to go ahead and put the letters after large, XL, comma, 2XL, comma, and then 3XL will be the last. So I guess it ain't gonna be no kid size no time soon if I have to edit it like this. All right, so that's good. Now we have the variations. I'm gonna go ahead and save. So then I can do all the prices at once, maybe even all the quantities at once, I believe. Let's see. All right, so let's select everything, and then the actions, we're going to edit the quantities. Perfect. So I'm going to put 10,000 for everything. So if you ever sell 10,000 of something and it looks like it's out of stock, as a matter of fact, it had an option to sell even if it's out of stock. So if you are doing on-demand products, you should be able to sell even when it's out of stock. So I think I saw that. Continue selling when out of stock. Bam. Did that. Let's see. So now let's edit the prices, and we will do $29.97 for all. Apply to all, but then you might want to go to your 2X's and 3X's and add more. But I'm not going to for this one just because that's going to be some extra work. So price updated to all. Now what I'm going to do is select everything that's black and see if it will allow me to update the image for those that are black. So add image. And then that's my black one. Done. Okay. So now I'm going to select all the daisies. All right, so this isn't horrible, but it just seems like a mess if you don't set it up in the right place, and I'm in the first place. This is a mess to try to update later. So you really have to, I'm going to make a little planner sheet for y'all for homework. So the planner sheet is going to say, well, what 3 products, your 3 color variations, and I will allow you to do all the adult sizes that you want to do. Because now that I see we can update the colors relevant to the sizes at once, then we're good. So let's go ahead, let's go here and add the images. I'm on Daisy. I have to remember that because I can't see it when the pop-up is in front of this. Hot pink. All right, more actions, add images. All right. Now we're on the light pink. More actions, add images, light pink. Next we're on navy. Oh, I don't have to keep scrolling, it stays up there. Add images, navy, and then red. 3, 4, 5, 6. Red, 2 more colors. Royal. I know my index finger's getting tired. The royal, add images. And then sport gray. Add images, sport gray, done. Let's go ahead and save this, and hopefully this is our final process for how we'll do it in class. Let's see. We'll go ahead and make this active, and let's choose the tags here. So again, apparel was one of the tags, apparel. And what was the other one? Flash sale. Okay, so let's save it again because we added some tags. And then as far as the vendor, I'm going to put this as Bomb Days. Should, I think because it's already saved, we should be able to put that there. All right, first product might be done. All right, let's go ahead and view it. So I'm going to open it in a new tab. All right, so when I choose Daisy, Daisy should come up. When I choose hot pink comes up. Light pink. Uh-oh, I guess I missed and put it in the cart. Being a little anxious there. And this is what we're going to do too. We're going to check ourselves to make sure that it works correctly. Now, like I said, these thumbnails are going to be helpful for you because when you go to produce this on the back end, then when you print out your work order, you want to be able to tell what you're supposed to be making. So we have adult, small, medium, large, XL, 2X, 3X. Good deal. Add to cart. And then we can kind of see too, are we liking the color scheme here? Do I want to change the color of these buttons? But you see everything kind of just flows together. And the mock-ups make a huge difference. I'm pretty sure I can change this layout too. Now, most of the time, you'll probably have maybe 4 or 5 options for a color change. So this looks a little bit extended. I wonder how it will look on the phone. And that will be one of the things that I check on too. All right, so I'm happy with this as is. Now I'm going to go ahead and duplicate instead of doing this all over again with all the variations. I'm going to check inventory quantities because I'm not really concerned about the quantities. However, like I said, if you're concerned with inventory quantities, you can even go in and change those later. So as a group, we're just going to say that we're doing these on demand and we're not concerned with the inventory quantities. I'll go ahead and set it as active. And this next one is going to be discipline over motivation. And just to make sure my spell check is working, I'll put some extra letters in there, see if it works. That way I know if I should be paying attention to spelling. All right, so discipline over motivation shirt, cool beans, duplicate the product. And I chose not to select the images because I don't want to upload in those images if they are going to be irrelevant to my new product. All right, so let's drop the images for the discipline over motivation. So what I'm doing, I'm going to show you what I'm doing in my folder. Discipline over motivation. I'm selecting 1 all the way through 8. And then I'm going to drop it like it's hot right there. Uh-oh, I must have had some extra ones in there. Let me delete the wrong ones. Yeah, I had 2 of the bomb days ones on there, but I should be able to tell that and delete them. So which ones are not? This one, delete that one, and this one. So now we should have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so here we go with the selection of all the blacks. Let's go ahead and go to more actions, add images, select our black shirt. Daisy, y'all get the idea now. So this is not as bad now. Hot pink. Light pink. Dang, I messed up the light pink and the hot pink, didn't I? I was daydreaming. All right, so let's see how easy it is to fix it. We'll select all the hot pinks and add images. There we go. Navy. We'll go ahead and select all of those, add images. Let's do the navy. And so I'll show you my process of learning as well, because I think the bigger part of learning is not necessarily what somebody else can give you, but what you can take from it to apply to the next problem. So I like showing people my learning process because I think it shows you how to teach yourself something. All right, so let's add the gray. And I could have read all the help files and probably watched a few, at least a few hundred hours of YouTube videos before I did this. But I felt like I wanted this to be something that I didn't have so much of an over understanding of that I made it complicated for you. I wanted to learn this in a way that helped you to keep it simple as well. I have a problem with keeping things simple if you can't tell by my templates. All right, so we saved that, and it automatically went to the collections because we saved it as flash sale and apparel. Cool, cool. And now that we know the process, it should be easy to duplicate for the other 2 designs. Next one is, I got stuff to do. All right, and we will include the inventory quantities. We'll set it as active, and let's duplicate. And then that way we don't have to keep putting in the weight and everything. Just kind of taking a look at how things look. If I go to apparel, I see the 2 items here. Not so bad. Nothing should be in books yet. All right, I'm one of those people that can't just sit there and watch a screen load. I got to go click on something else while I'm doing something. All right, so let's go ahead and let's do the next design. Drag and drop the images. And meanwhile, I can be looking at that's it. So we just do the colors. Add images. Oh, wait a minute. The images are already here. I just got to wait on them. Is that cool? Love you. All right. So let's do Daisy. All right. Let's do Daisy. And add images. Hot pink. Maybe I can focus this time and choose the right pink. Navy. Now, in this process, I mean, I'm not concentrating too hard, so if y'all need to ask me any questions, I think I can manage to multitask as far as talk. And maybe I can't because I'm talking. I'm literally, y'all see me? I'm like not making a decision. I am far from a multitasker. All right, Royal. Add images. No, and I missed that Royal. When this is all said and done, I think this will help you all like organize your work better as far as orders that come in from your customers online. See, I literally cannot click and talk at the same time. What is wrong with me? All right, so I think that's all I have to do for this one. Let's save and see what's up. And then if I'm not completely tired, I'll kind of look at the back end of things and see if there's anything we can do to better optimize it. Some of you are asking, like, can you have a feature where the customer can upload a file? And I believe you can. What's up? Let's see, save it. Let's go ahead and view that one. All right, so now if I click here, I was thinking maybe it would change the color here. That would be helpful. If I clicked on the color and it would change the color here, that would be nice. But let's, well, that's not black. Oh, I guess because I had selected it first, I have to select off of that color to make it, you know, regenerate that color. All right, checked all my colors. They all check out. All right, so let's duplicate one more time. Next will be Judge and Mammy. Inventory quantities, but not images. Set is active. Let's do it. Let's drop the media, same way. I'm going to choose all my Judgy Mammies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm holding down Shift and I'm selecting all of them. Then I'm going to drag and drop. All right, and let's go with the colors here. I'm counting out 6 each time now so I don't miss them. Let's add an image. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hot pink. I think I figured it out now. I'm going to leave like a little bit of it down here so I can see when I go to add the image. Well, no, I guess it didn't work. I saw light pink down there before. All right, so navy. I'm going to leave navy right down here at the bottom so I can see the word navy. I'm just trying to get to where I don't make mistakes. It's easy to do your checks and balances. So yeah, I see the word navy down there. I see it checked off. Now I know I'm doing navy. So I don't have to use my memory resources because, yeah, they kind of get depleted on the daily. All right, so red, I'm going to add images, and I see red at the bottom there. Royal. I'm going to scroll it down till I see royal at the bottom down there. Then add my images. Choose royal. And sport gray is the last color. But if I wanted to keep with my same program, I have sport gray down there at the bottom. So when I go to add images, I see that I have sport gray selected and I match that color. Let's save it. All right, duplicate. I think I have one more design to do. Or do I? Did I do them all? Well, I did all the white designs. I have to do this on my own time to upload all the black prints that go on the different color shirts. So for right now, I'm going to call this done. I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to view it. Make sure all of my colors work. So when I choose black, daisy, hot pink, light pink, navy, red, royal, sport gray. Now what I can do is I can choose which of my colors shows up as my main image. So I think I'm going to do that. I want to choose some colors to kind of show up. Like I said, I have several more design variations to do, but we're going to keep it simple. Like I said, 3. I think 3 is good. I think I uploaded either 4, maybe 4 so far. Let's go to the products and see. Yeah, so I have 4 products here. And let's say, so I have the yellow. I like the yellow showing the gray. Black is always classic. Maybe I'll do one in pink or red. Let's do red. So I'll click on this one and I'll change the default image to the red one. All right, and I don't know if that automatically saves. I guess that automatically saved. So let me go back. And then what'll happen is you'll have like a store full of these products and you'll get to see different colors. I also know there's some different things that you can do for the product pages. So we could do them all by draft and then activate them all together. Okay, and let's say we only want we'll change it to where only one of these is going to be on flash sale. So let's make the main shirt be on flash sale. And we can see that on the side here. So that one has a flash sale tag. So I'm going to go to remove tags because we're going to remove the flash sale tag, okay? So then it only has the apparel tag. We'll hit save. And now when we go to our, let's view the site. If we go to flash sale, only one product should be showing up in flash sale now. All right, cool, cool, cool. Now if we go to apparel, it should have all of the products. If we go to flash sale, it'll just have the one. And then let's go ahead and make this one on sale. What can we do here? Let's see if we do discount codes, marketing. Say we create a campaign. Oh, this is if you're going to email like a coupon code or anything like that. Social media, I'm sure we'll do that. That won't be part of the class because that will be something I have to research. What is most beneficial for sales? I can do an automatic discount. Applies to specific products. So let's browse these specific products and we'll just do the Bomb Days shirt because we said that one is going to be on flash sale, right? And that's it. So we'll just add that product. And the discount value we said was going to be 30% off on our banner. So we'll call this 30% off flash sale. Now I wonder if it's going to show the price on the main site or only when they go to checkout. So let's check that. So this is going to start, let's say from today. We can set an end date for this to end maybe in a week. Save that discount. And this should apply. Oh, the minimum purchase can't be blank. We'll just put a minimum purchase amount of $1 just so we can save this. Now let's check out the site now. So I think I would rather do it the other way where it shows the price and then crosses the price out because somebody would not know that this is discounted until they put it into the cart. And I don't like that. So this is what we'll do. Let's go. We're going to disable that. And let's go to the product itself. We'll go to the Bomb Days product and we will select the pricing for this. Let's see if we can do edit prices. it had something where let me see if they have a feature to show that. So I'll do my research on that to see if they have like a mark off feature, because that gets people's attention. And if they don't have it, there's got to be some kind of plug-in for that mark off feature for flash sale items. All right, so that is for me to do. Because I want, like, when they go to the main page, if they were to see a product, if they go to the apparel, it should show the price and then like show it slashed. And then that way, like, let's say they had to fill their cart with one other item to make the minimum $59 free shipping or whatever, then you want to be able to entice them to buy something else. And they would be more likely to fill the cart with something that was discounted or something that, they felt like was of value. Especially if they're trying to get free shipping, because, us searching for free shipping is a big deal. All right, so let's look at overall now, how we're looking. Let's go back. I'm going to add a section, and this section is going to be featured product. Another thing you can do, if you have Instagram, it would probably be a good feature to have like your Instagram feed. If you have your customers wearing your stuff and then you put them on your Instagram, it would be really cool to have that kind of feed as your images down here at the bottom. Let's see. I don't want a collection list. That's what it would do, featured product, and let's see. But I don't want it to just be one product. I would like for it to show image with text. You can do a slideshow. We'll see, we already have a slideshow up top, so I don't want to do another slideshow. The gallery, that would be nice to have your Instagram images there. That's cool. You could do a video. That would be interesting. Well, let's just do a featured product to give it something down there. I don't like how it just has the categories and nothing else. So let's select featured product. Let's select the product. And obviously, you can only select one, so. You can make the variant picker larger or smaller. I'm going to choose small just because if this is on a cell phone, that's probably going to be best. Now let's save it and see what this looks like. All right, well, that seems to be about everything that we need it to be. View the store. All right, so links are working. All right. So I'm sure there's some more stuff that we're gonna have to add to this. I'm gonna have to get with my BFF and see what she wants to add, like what products, that sort of thing, so that I can see how we would add other items like the digital products. But for the most part, what we set out to do is done, and I'm gonna get some rest. Let me know if y'all have any questions or anything. Now, Sharon, you can apply this. We're going to do the Shopify site just because that's what is most universal. I actually use an e-commerce site called Magento, and it has everything pretty much has to be built from the ground up. But Shopify is very similar to Etsy and probably many other user-friendly e-commerce solutions. So I don't want you to feel like just because we're doing this Etsy store that you have to set up an Etsy store for yourself. This is mainly for us to get an idea of how these elements work. You can do the 7-day free trial just to see if you like it. But from what I hear, it's good for basically doing your search engine optimization, kind of almost like Etsy does for you. Now, I've heard that there are new rules that make it a little more difficult now, but this was one of the easiest ways. Like if you search Google, a Bomb Day shirt, it's almost inevitable that eventually, as long as you're labeling things the way you should, that the store would start to integrate with the search engines, and that's really popular. If you're building it from the ground up, you kind of have to do your own search engine optimization. You have to put a lot of work into how people find you, and that's why you're paying this premium for Etsy, and that's why you're paying this premium for Shopify. So I will tell you that. But this looks pretty good. We could do a little something different. We could change the color of the background and all of that. I really like it to be clean and white and neat so that the images really pop, and that's what you spent time working on. So I'm hoping that's what people pay attention to. All right, Erica, we're going to new blingers.com. I see ya in your digital files. So in class, you'll be able to, you already have all your mockups and stuff. This is good. So what you'll be doing is you will take your existing site then, and we'll be doing the same modifications. So for your home, you're going to have your banner images. We're going to choose the layout. It's called minimal modern layout. So you don't have to do it right now. I would actually prefer that you wait, but you don't have to build it from scratch. You already have this. I can show you how to modify it. Okay. So we can do that in class, and it'll be a little easier for you because you already have your logo in there, and you'll just basically choose the template that we're choosing so that you can upload these images. And I know you worked on these images for class too, so you'll have those ready. And I think that'll be a really cool deal. Now, some of you might want to know how to change these into buttons. I think I can make that happen. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and do it now while I have y'all live, because that will be something that I need to do for this site anyway. All right, so I'm gonna bring this back over, and let's do. I saw that, E. I saw you used your 122 templates on some of your items. You did a good job. I'm telling y'all, when y'all start, y'all are gonna be ahead of me. I haven't even worked on my website, so I really want to see you all win. All right, so slideshow. What was I gonna do? So first slide, you can do text here if you want to, but I'm not going to. I am going to search for a collection. So this says new arrivals. If we had a collection for new arrivals, I probably would put it there. But right now, this is going to go to just apparel in general. Okay. So when they click on this banner, it's going to go to apparel. Let me save. Now you can also overlay text on this banner. So if there's something new that you wanted to say and you didn't want to go to Photoshop just to say a new message, let's see. Let's say, so this is making a button. So like if you had a create button, you wanted to make something like that, you can create a button and not use this shop now. So when people click on the shop now, it's going to take them to this, oh shoot, what am I doing? Nope, mine is supposed to be top center. And then I'm supposed to be moving this button. And I really didn't, somewhere I saw the title of this and it said image slide and I didn't like that. So I'm just going to take the heading off. I don't want it to have a heading. And I'm going to take that button off. All right, so let's see if that's going to let this link apply for this entire image here. We'll check it and see. And let's see, that pauses it. So that's where it goes. What can I do with this button? Oh, it actually took me to the place. That's not what I need. Let me go back. Slideshow. I changed the text to have no color, no opacity or anything like that, just in case, because I think somewhere when it was loading, I saw the words image slide or something like that, and I didn't like seeing that. But it's not making this button, so I'm going to figure out how to make these clickable, make the headers clickable. Because I don't like that button being right smack dab in the middle like that. See where image slide is there? All right, so I'm going to save this one and I'm going to go back to the other ones and take the image slide off. So let's go back. Text color, we'll just put none, so I don't see, even if there is a heading in there, I don't see it. Let's save that. Same thing to the third slide. All right, so my other task is to figure out how I can make our banners clickable or create banner links as buttons. All right, so I have a little homework to do myself, a little research, and with those things that we figured out today, on top of the couple of things that I have to get prepared and find out about before class, I think we're going to be good to go. So this was pretty much me trying to work out ahead of time what issues we might run into. Some of you will be taking websites like Erica and revamping them. So if that's the case, I don't want you to have to purchase another site or do another 7-day trial if you already have a Shopify site. I will show you how to modify it. All right, loves. Well, I know y'all tired. I appreciate y'all sticking around with me on a Saturday night. I don't see any questions or anything, so I'm going to assume you all are either y'all fell asleep to my voice or you don't have the questions yet because you want to work on this and then figure them out. So I definitely want to tell y'all thank you. I appreciate y'all. Today has been a long day, but it was a lot of stuff that I needed to get the prep work done for. So I appreciate you all sharing your time with me and watching this happen. If there's anything that you need in the meantime, you know, we have the Innate Creatives Facebook group. It's a private Facebook group, so make sure that you are a part of the private Facebook group so that you see when we're having classes, when we're doing promotions, that sort of thing. Then also make sure that you hit the bell. It has to be the bell that says all for notifications so that you see when I'm going live, you see when I'm doing any kind of flash sale. I usually will make a video to go with it so we can all stay on the same page. Okay? All right. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all dearly. And for now, till Sunday when we have this one-on-one class. Bye.